Hey, rock star, and hello. Hey, and hello, and let's talk about workshop profits, because we had a lot of people joining the Start Me Up with Speaking Club this morning who want to do workshops. And by the way, I pulled out, this is one of my first workshops that I ever led, and this is like a little 20-page little handout that I had for my very first workshop. So I was talking about that earlier today with folks and remembering the big shift that took my first little local workshop from $3,000 to $15,000. And it's an important shift that I want to share with you today, because you can really get burnt out in your business, right? So you can be running workshops and giving talks and running like a little hamster on a wheel, giving talks, filling a workshop, and then your revenue goes back to zero again. So today I want to talk about how you can actually use your talks to create a nice bed of income and clients that are coming in steady Eddie throughout the year, so that you can really feel secure in your business with the revenue level that you're at, and not be starting from zero every single month. So the mistake I made in the beginning of my business is I would give a talk, funnel people to a workshop, lead the workshop, and then have to start from zero again. What I was talking about earlier today with some of my clients is there's a few different ways you can avoid that. One, really simply, is have a great offer at your workshop so that there is a next step in place. And imagine that now, instead of just generating revenue on the front end for people actually buying tickets to your workshop, that you're generating income at your workshop by people taking another step with you, maybe hiring you as a consultant or a more long-term coaching relationship with you. This is a really important step. It's also great to have, even at one workshop, have lots of different ways that you can generate revenue from. And we talked about some of those earlier today. Ticket sales, you can have sponsors, you could have like little ads. Again, look how silly I look in this picture. But anyways, we could have like a little ad on one of these pages for somebody. We could have a booth at the back of the room. There's lots of ways that we can dream up together for you to monetize your workshop. And the other big thing to keep in mind is your budget. You don't have to go rent a giant ballroom to host your own workshop. My very first workshop was like a little room inside of a Quality Inn. There were maybe 20 people there. And I made like $3,000 because everybody had paid a couple $100 for their ticket. And again, that really expanded and exploded when then people at the workshop, some of them would hire me. Now, a couple people doing this well, and remember that this is for those of you who feel like your business is your calling, right? That it's not just a way to make money. I want you to make great money and be prosperous in your business, but do this in a way where we're serving people in a really big way at the same time. So my client Stacy is like that. She had never spoken and made an offer before. She'd never led a workshop before. She's been doing some little talks right in her hometown, funneled a small group of people together, did a nice little workshop the other day. She's got people, we were talking this morning, and she said, Kristen, people are calling me and saying, how do I hire you privately? So remember that when you give talks and lead workshops, you're connecting with people in a really deep way. And those deep connections that you can make live in the room. I mean, this is great. Hi, I'm so glad to see you right now. I'm glad you're watching. But if you and I were in the same room together right now and you were sitting next to me here at the table, we would actually have a much deeper connection. And that's what you get when you lead a workshop. It does not need to be hundreds and hundreds of people in a big fancy hotel and make it really expensive. It can be that. I've got clients who have done that. My client Sandy last year had her very first multi-day event. I believe ended up making over 6 figures from that. I know she was like through the end of the year was still bringing on new clients, and she's hosting the event again this year. It was such a big success. I think of my former client Amanda, who hired me for like a 6-month VIP consulting just to help her launch her event, to fill it, to map it out so it would profit at the highest level. It was an over 6-figure event, and she had never made an offer from the stage before and never hosted a live event before. So whether you want to get a few clients or you want to generate a 6-figure payday, workshops are a great way to do that. It's just one of the many things we teach inside the Start Me Up with Speaking Club. You do want to have a really great plan to fill your room. A big tip on that we shared earlier today in our training was give yourself enough time to do that. Let me help you create a really great strategy and a plan so that you set yourself up for the greatest success. So you can serve people in a really big way, have a ton of fun connecting with them and serving them during the day of your workshop, and then have a great next step so that those people in the room, there will be people in your room who are really digging your content and they're really appreciating your support and they're going to want to have more help. So we want to create a great next step so that people can graduate out of your workshop into deeper work with you. And if you do that, I promise you, you will have a steady flow of clients and cash flow coming towards you throughout the year. If I can help you do that, it would be my great pleasure. That's just one of the things we do inside the Start Me Up with Speaking Club. We help you figure out your brand personality, create a system out of your expertise, something you get known for. We take that signature system and we're going to build a talk, and we can build a class or workshop out of it so that you literally end up with an entire funnel. You have your message, you have your way to get visible, and you have a product or program to sell people into it where you can serve them deeper and then up level them into higher end products and programs. It's a great way to make a great living. I'm so blessed that I get to do this from home. In fact, I'm going to take off and go pick up my son from school right now. I hope to see you inside the Start Me Up with Speaking Club. Just a quick check-in. Otherwise, keep going out there today. Speak your mission and message. Serve your purpose in a bigger and brighter way. Let me make sure I said everything I want to do, by the way. And remember that because this is part of your calling, stay connected to your heart in all of this. It's not just the content you share. It's the way you make people feel that's going to really leave that lasting impression. So we'll focus on that. I look forward to seeing you soon. Go speak your mission and message, serve your purpose in a bigger, brighter way, and grow your business, whether it's through talks or workshops or online talks. We can help you do it. I'll see you soon.